Nā te Mario whānau, ko Neen tēnei. I'm Neen, I'm the Joy Ninja. I am here to create abundance on a very small income. I am a solo parent and full-time student of 2. And this week I have $310 to play with. That's for all my weekly expenses like groceries and some sinking funds, long-term savings, the whole lot. So let's get into it. I have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10. Sorry, 300, 5, 10. So that's 310. And let's just all take a big sigh and a breath. Got through the school holidays. I think I said last week that I was hoping to have some money left over from my kids' fund envelope to put into savings towards Skyforks. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. I do, however, have a really good stash of change to count a little bit later. And in my envelopes, petrol and takeaways is gone, but I do have $5 left over in my groceries. I am here for it. So let's start with stuffing those envelopes. Not sure why I put them away. Groceries is going to get 120 this week. Part of that is because the weekend coming up in New Zealand is Labour Day weekend and the kids are going to spend some extra time with their dad. So I potentially won't need as much for food. Petrol is going to get its regular $40. I think petrol prices are coming down a little bit, but it's the food prices that are really taxing our budget at the moment. How about you? Takeaways is getting $20. So that's my everyday expenses sorted. Next up, bring in the little savings envelope. I use this to put aside $13 for the teen. Sorry, I did that really awkwardly. So that's $13 for her. I'm actually going to hold this back because I said several weeks ago she owed me money and she was down to owing me $10.50, and I said, you know what, if you just wash the windows, well, that will cancel that debt. Well, yeah. How do you get teenagers to do stuff? Like, I reminded her 3 or 4 times over the weekend, last weekend of the school holidays, and she was like, yep, I'll get onto that. And I even left the stuff out, and I saw her kind of like cleaning one window, but anywho, on to our sinking funds, the first of 2 sinking funds binders. This has got household in it. Heads up, everything is really stretched at the moment, so I've just decided to like sprinkle a little bit everywhere. It's getting 5, so we've got 10 in household now. My pin money, amazingly, I think I've got money, yeah, I've got $10 left over in there. I'm going to give it another 5 this week. That's just personal money for me. Beauty. There's a fair bit of money sitting in there waiting for my haircut and colour, which is not till next month now. So we'll give it a count. It's got 51, 50, 70, 85. 185. And there are some, I don't know, I'm a real sucker for skincare stuff. So I'd like to build that up and buy a couple of things. Clothes, we actually went op shopping and my daughter picked up a bunch of stuff. It's really cool to see her putting together her own outfits out of the op shop. Well, I think it is. So we've got 50, 65. I think we spent about 30 bucks. Oh, she bought a couple of decor items for her room. Out of that, giving is getting nothing. I'm giving nothing. I have 5, 7 in there. Sadly, it's just quite low on the priorities, so it's not getting stuff this week. This is kind of more my higher priorities. Those who've been here before will notice that I've treated myself to a new binder, just because honestly, even I'm a really positive person, but I've been finding recently I'm quite like down about not having the funds that I would like to spend in the areas that I would like. So I sell these in my shop, and I decided I would treat myself to one, and we were out, we shopped for some Christmas presents, and I bought myself a wee present. Do you need a flash binder to cash stuff? No, of course not. Am I motivated by having pretty stationery? Yes I am. So dentist, still haven't booked the appointment. They sent me another text and said you're overdue, and I'm like, yes, I know. I'm going to give that 20. It has 50, 100, 150, 70, 90, 210, 210. Oh, another thing you'll notice, I finally, after months, got my trackers sorted out. I used these from the very beginning, and by sorted out, I mean designed properly to fit in the envelopes with the tracker on the back, so they're double-sided and they're laminated, so I can write on them with this pen, which is a smooth surface pen, and when I get down to the bottom I can rub it out and start again. And I think they look really cute sitting in behind the writing on the envelope, so that pops. Anyway, enough of that. Health has 50, I'm giving it 25. So it has 75. The pills I'm on are about $75 a month, but I also buy vitamins and collagen and stuff like that from my health envelope, so I need to keep putting as much as I can every week. Kids fun, as I said earlier, there is nothing in here, and because it's a tight week, I'm only going to give it $2. I'm using this little mini challenge that I created, and there's links below if you want to go and find it. If you've got a printer, you can get it from Buy Me a Coffee for $1. I am going to be using this just to, I think, have about 50 bucks to go get snacks. In our town we have like a proper fireworks show down by the beach, and it's a good time, and it'd be nice to be able to go and, you know, buy snacky dinner, chips and stuff, hot dogs and whatnot. So that's that. Furbays, just chugging along with this one. I need a whole lot of money, over 500 bucks, to get one of my cat's teeth sorted, but it's not super duper urgent, so We've got 50, 65, 70. We'll get there. Car. Don't have anything major coming up, but I'm just stuffing a little bit every week. In this case, $5 for 20, 30, 5, 40 for in case of breakdowns or tires. It'd be nice to get this envelope up to at least $400, which is the excess on my insurance. But remembering that I have an emergency account as well. So $5 is all for today. Now we get on to savings challenges. So in my savings challenge binder, I've got emergency at the front. That's my top priority. If the car did break down, or if I needed major dental work beyond what I've got in my dental envelope, it's going to have to come from here. I am giving it 10 today. It has some in the bank, 5, 6, 7 in the bank. That's what those placeholders mean. And then it's got 20, 30, 45. 745. That's pretty good. I don't know if it's overreaching, but it'd be really nice to get that to $1,000 by the end of the year. That's kind of just a little goal I have in mind. If I don't get there, well, whatever. So Christmas. Last week I used the last of my scratch challenge savings thing, doodah. Again, I sell these. And I scratched 18. But I decided to round it up to 20 because it's just easier maths wise. And I mentioned I did do some shopping. I found some good gifts for my immediate family. The kids are all sorted, so it's auntie. Got a gift and one of my nephews. I've got 20, 40, 65, and I've got 200 in the bank, so that's 260. Is that right? 265, and there's 3 there, so that's 268. I was just looking at my check and going, what? No, 268 total. And this is where it gets complicated. At the start of the year, back in April, I wanted the goal to be 700, and when I put 47 more dollars in here, I would have made 700 over that time. But as we've been going along, as the months have been going, and I've seen deals and specials, I've bought things as we go, which is like reason enough to want to do this and put money aside from April. Once this is funded, that'll go back into the pink binder, and next January I'll just start putting smaller amounts in from the start of the year, and then it won't be a big struggle. I'm skipping kids savings. Sorry kids, I love you, but mum's got other stuff. All right, ninja goals. This is so my son can go to karate next year. I'm going to give it that last 10. So now we have 50, 70, 80, 95. And I'm kind of aiming for 175 by the start of term 1 next year. But also I've got in the back of my mind that the school holidays are coming up and they're more expensive than having the kids at school. So again, it'd be nice to get a little bit further along while the kids are still in school, and then not have to stress about it over the summer holidays. Waitangi Day is getting skipped. So we're just down to the change jar. I love having a change jar because I pay my daughter an odd amount of money, like the $13, so it's nice to have change about to be able to give her the exact amount. I've got 20 in there, and I'm adding another 10 today, plus what's in here. I'll give that a count in a minute. Okay, so that is, there's $12.90 here plus the 10, $22.90. That's amazing. $22.90. And at the end of the month, so we've got one more week, and after I've done next week's cash stuffing, I kind of do a general tot up just to help keep motivating me. I need to see the amounts climbing. They're climbing really slowly. But that's okay. I'm moving in the right direction. I'm not getting more into debt. And actually, I was reflecting, I'm recording this on Tuesday and you're gonna see it on Wednesday, and Wednesday is actually my payday. The reason I can get money out and do this on the day before payday is because I've been cash stuffing. So there's enough money in my account to be able to do this the day before payday. That means I have moved from living payday to payday, and I would literally sit there checking my phone to see if the money had gone in late at night. And if it went in before 10, then I could nip down to the supermarket and get bread and stuff so I could feed the kids the next day. That used to be my life. I don't have to do that anymore, and that gives me a great sense of security and abundance, and I want that for you. So try this method. You don't have to have pretty binders. I find it motivating, it's cool, but you know what, just start with envelopes. Start with just basic envelopes. All right, enough waffle. I hope you have a good week. I hope you are enjoying being back into term routine, and I will see you next week. Kia ora.